A violent-looking crash here has destroyed the car. The entire front end completely ripped off of it. Clay Millican will cross the stripe first. I promise you that's not the way Clay wants to win. But right now we need to be concerned for this driver. I'm sure we'll have another look at it here, Brian. Let's see if we can figure out what went wrong.
Watch the left side of your screen. He'll go up in smoke right there and then back on the throttle. Now that baby goes up on 2 and hits the wall. I gotta think that right there that there's a possibility that Foley was knocked unconscious because that baby was wide open. You saw the tires spinning, and as he made his way back toward his lane, and in fact into his retaining wall, as parts and pieces. Now once again from the top end, there it goes on and off the throttle, up on 2, hits that wall. Now to me, I would think there's a chance he's unconscious because you can see the tires spinning and the motor is wide open. Wow, that is a bad hit on both sides of the racetrack for Doug Foley. You can only keep your fingers crossed that all this safety equipment has done its job and he's going to be okay. Now from the in-car. Up on 2, into the wall. Back across and boom. Oh man, what a tough couple hits.
A scary moment, no question, for a very good friend to all of us, Doug Foley. This is why they take the safety precautions. A big hit right there. Those big tires sometimes will cushion that blow. But as you talked about, look at the tires smoking
wide
right
open
here.
right there, man.
Probably knocked himself out.
Yep.
His foot falls down on the floor, has no control, does not realize that his foot is down on the floor and just launched himself into the other side of that racetrack. What a scary incident.
I don't like any of this at all. This is scary. Watch the car as it goes by the finish line.
By the way, our camera right there pulled the camera
over.
down. Absolutely. The chutes grabbed the camera. Another very scary situation there.
Oh, yeah, there's the car from behind. Now watch it. You can still see him come across the lane. Oh, man.
I don't think you ever think it's going to get as bad as it did. Knew the car was out of shape, trying to recover from it. Hey, you're racing Clay Millican in the final round, and it was going to have a good portion of the outcome to determine the championship. So at that point, you do your best to get the car to recover, and unfortunately that one didn't go my way. After the crash, I tried to recall what happened that day. Because as a driving school instructor, and also a competitor and a team owner, you try and look at, you gotta get some experience and knowledge from every incident that happened. Fortunately and unfortunately, I don't remember anything. It's kind of one of those little things that happen to you, and it's very fortunate because it doesn't make you apprehensive about getting back in the car and making the next step. But as far as remembering any of the incident, I'm not very clear on it. We've analyzed it, we've looked at a lot of things so we can try and learn from it, but I don't remember a lot.
It's just been a tough year, and I tell you what, old Doug Foley and those guys had a great season. I hate that he had this accident, and it's just a tough way to do it. But man, this is racing, and we're all out here trying to beat each other up, and at the same time, we don't want each other to get hurt either.